they take me for clown. I do them no wrong. Jaja have we back, and I shouting, oh Lord, I thankful, oh Lord, I thankful. It's you who give me health and strength. Oh Lord, I thankful. It's you give me the handful. Every day you're blessing me. Only it and back and on. It's nothing we nature. Money in we pocket. This life I want love it. Only it and back and on. It's nothing we nature. Food on we table. I good and I'm able. Take a jump up and wave. I thankful for life. To see another sunrise.
All right, everybody. So thank you for staying with us this morning on this beautiful, cool and wet Friday in Trinidad and Tobago. Here now, you heard that or witnessed that shower this morning. It was a beautiful shower, but I had to get up and come to work. So while many of you were putting the cover and getting into a tighter position, I had to get up, right? But it's all good, as they say. So thank you very much for joining us this morning. So we do have a lot for you on the program still. So the PNM's pre-election CPEP frenzy, 360 contracts, renewed days before poll, says Padarath. So on the eve of the April 28th general election, during April 14 and April 24th, the PNM government renewed over 360 CPEP contracts. So the contracts were renewed for a 3-year period. That's according to the Public Utilities Minister. All right, studio, can we move forward? All right. So to tell you that we do have the TTUTA Teacher of the Year 2024 on the line, and that's Mrs. Avernell Lewis-Ettienne. And we also have the President of the Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association, Mr. Martin Lumpkin. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Mr. Hopkins, and good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, Mrs. Lewis-Ettienne, are you there? She's not there as yet. All right, so here's what. In the meantime, while we wait on the TTUTA Teacher of the Year, Mr. Lumpkin, I was present when I believe that it was Mr. Trevor Oliver whose idea was to have the Teacher of the Year. Am I right?
Yes, it originated when he was president, but it actually was before. It was before. It's just, he...
Go ahead, Mr. Lumpkin.
And had it, So the Teacher of the Year initiative and award is a yearly, we haven't had it yearly because of some COVID and other issues, but generally yearly we would have this award to highlight a teacher, an educator, let me say, because it's open to non-teachers, the principals, schedule, those in schedule 3 outside. But TTUTA, from fighting for human conditions and representation, etc., TTUTA is in the business of also promoting the cause of education. And one part of that is to highlight what teachers do.
All right.
Teachers on a daily basis would engage their students, but go beyond that as well too. And so TTUTA felt it necessary over the years to honor one such teacher, educator, and as such, we have had this program. Let me also at this time thank, and in certain generations, they used to say big up. I don't know what they say now. I'm out of touch with that. I want to thank and show our appreciation to our main sponsor, which is Mohammed Bookstore Limited, Caribbean Educational Publishers, for sticking with us over the years and taking over. They have really shown their commitment to education and would have into this program. But I start our current Teacher of the Year 2024, Ms. Lewis-Ettienne is in with us.
Yes.
So I will allow you. But TTUTA has been highlighting our teachers over the years.
Yeah. Mrs. Lewis-Ettienne, are you there? You're there with us,
Yes,
ma'am?
I am.
All right.
I want to believe that the weather is preventing my connectivity because I'm not able to connect with my camera.
The weather doesn't know that you're the Teacher of the Year or what? Yeah, you need to have some respect. So let's talk a little bit about, firstly, congratulations. And how has this experience been for you?
Oh, I would say very rewarding. I would have been receiving congratulations from students, parents, community, persons that I'm not even familiar with have been meeting me on the street, and they're like, I saw you on Facebook, you know, congratulations. And of course, my community is very proud as well.
Yeah. I'm sure it has done something to your morale. I don't have to tell you of some of the challenges that you and your colleagues continue to face on a daily basis in the school environment. So I suspect that it has, buoyed you in some way. Mrs. Lewis-Ettienne, you hearing me?
Repeat?
Yeah.
Can you repeat?
Yeah, go ahead. I was just talking about the impact that it would have had on your morale.
Yes. Of course, I do feel that sense of fulfillment, pride. You know, I'm actually serving my God-given purpose. You know, it's proof that I'm making a difference in the lives of students, not just at school, but also my family as well. So yes, it's very rewarding, and I feel very appreciated for my efforts. And of course, it's my motivation to do more. Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit, because I'm sure as Teacher of the Year also, I think because of your years in the sector, you would have seen a number of things, would have experienced a number of things, would have had concerns even up to today. If you are to give a synopsis of what you would have seen in education and some of the things that you'd like to do or see done in education, speak a little bit to that for us.
Okay, I lost you after you said some of the things.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming you want me to. All right. So, yes, when I started teaching, it wasn't my choice, actually.
All right.
It was through VBS at church. I was asked to teach. And so I see it as my calling. Over the years, it has been challenging. We would have experienced lack of parental support. And I believe that's one of our greatest downfalls, because I know that not all children are the same. And as such, you know, we as teachers, educators, we tend to tailor our lessons, the children's experiences as well into account, and try to prepare them for their place in society. Currently, it is more challenging. We have children coming to school with more issues than we, the teacher, can manage, as well as the heavy curriculum. So I'm saying it has evolved over the period, but being the teachers we are, the educators we are, we try to impact each student, whether be it socially, physically, creatively, and with the use of cultural transformation. You know, I think it has always been there, but not to the extent that we are utilizing it now. But we are exposing children to all the different arts in an attempt to curb some of the challenges that we are experiencing currently.
Yeah. You feel that there has to be a relook at education, a relook at the syllabus, the curriculum in Trinidad and Tobago. I think that sometimes there's this argument that it is sometimes too difficult and sometimes it does not encourage and take into consideration persons who may not be academically inclined. So is there a need for a relook so that we get the best outcome?
I do agree with that statement. And if we look at SCA, for example, the structure, it does not cater to those children that we speak about. It doesn't speak to inclusion, because within our system, we have children at varying levels, but the test is geared towards this one end result. So yes.
Yeah. All right. So let's get back to Mr. Lumpkin. So I suspect, Mr. Lumpkin, your tutor is preparing for the Teacher of the Year 2025. That process has already begun?
We are planning, we're in the planning stages. And one good thing is our experience always guides our planning as well. So we always reflect on what needs to be done better, promotion, etc., etc. And let me say, we are proud of our Teacher of the Year 2024 and our previous Teachers of the Year. And you would have heard Ms. Lewis-Ettienne speak. And one of the objectives is to inspire and to encourage our educators. And I believe that her submission this morning is really going to encourage and inspire our up and coming educators in Trinidad and Tobago to have them motivated and to do their job. So yes, we are preparing for 2025, and we look forward to the entire process, but we also look forward to the reign of Teacher of the Year 2024 to be an vast education.
Yeah. So, Mrs. Lewis-Ettienne, any final comments? She there?
Yes, I am.
Anything else you'd like to add, ma'am?
Other than, I haven't spoken to the other finalists as yet, but I am hoping to put forward an idea to them, a proposal,
yes,
for us to host an event that we can probably make a signature event for Teacher of the Year. With it, my intention is to marry with it a charity or possibly a school initiative that we can all benefit from, where we'd have an allocation to each district, possibly, where we may be able to adopt a charity or a school and also garner support from teachers, thus building some more camaraderie among our members. So yes, it's still in the idea stage, but it is my hope to begin such.
Yes, Mrs. Lewis-Ettienne, thank you very much for speaking with us, and we wish you a successful reign, right? Thank you again.
It is raining on my side.
And Mr. Lumpkin, I have about 2 minutes,
Yes.
So I'm going to give you 1 minute because I'm sure that you have some final comments on this, and then I want to pose a question to you. So go ahead, Mr. Lumpkin.
And I would want to echo the sentiment that we are truly appreciative to our sponsors, our title sponsor, Mormon bookstores, and education publishers, and we have our other sponsor, M&M Insurance Limited. We want to thank all our educators, those who would have sent in nominations, the 5 finalists, and all our educators. This is about you. This is about highlighting what you do, and we hope that we can motivate you into what you're doing. Sometimes you are in less than ideal situations, and it's sometimes daunting. Ms. Lewis-Ettienne spoke about the packed curriculum, and I know that it can be challenging at times, but to know that TTUTA appreciates all our educators in Trinidad and Tobago. We know what you go through in many different ways.
Yeah, Mr. Lumpkin. So I have a question for you, and it deals with the post-Cabinet News Conference yesterday, where the Prime Minister would have made a few comments. I don't know if your executive would have discussed this as yet, but I have you here, so I'm still going to put it on the table. So she says, going forward, we will treat every occurrence of assault or battery as an expellable offense in schools and an arrestable offense to put before the courts. Again, that's according to the Prime Minister. She says, I think everybody is fed up with a daily dose of school violence. The Prime Minister warned, I want parents and students to listen very carefully. If your child batters another child, assaults or batters another child in school, they will be expelled and will face the full brunt of the law. She says they will be arrested. Your perspective, Mr. Lumpkin.
The executive has not been able to reflect on the comment. We are to take the comments and to make a comment on it, then it will be purely speculative at this time because we don't know the background or the contextual reasons why they would come out. At first glance and reacting to it, some may think it's a good idea, some may want to say pause and reflect on it. We look forward to meeting with the relevant authorities who are going to be rolling out this initiative from the government. Mm-hmm. And we look forward to hearing what they have in mind before we give a full statement on it. With the authorities, the Honorable Minister of Education, we have a meeting with him soon. We will ask him about it. And also, we are willing to meet with the Honorable Prime Minister to hear her take on it and as to how it will be rolled out, because there will be some legal, not implications, but legal answer before we go, forward, because you're looking at minors and you're looking at bringing probably parents into account for their behavior. We will agree with the statement that enough is enough. Something needs to be done. And if it has to go to the extreme, ensure that the proper foundations are laid and that the proper legal guidelines are also there. So at this time, we look forward to meeting to get a sense of where the government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago will be taking this forward.
Yeah, Mr. Lumpkin, as always, thank you very much. And again, congratulations to Mrs. Avernell Lewis-Ettienne, Teacher of the Year 2024. Bye for now. All right, everybody.
Thank you very much.
A very short break.
Thank
you.
We
are coming back.